Hello friends, welcome to Bike Club, the channel where we bring you the most exciting and detailed updates about powerful machines from around the world, from superbikes to super tanks. Today, we are going to talk about one of the most powerful symbols of India's defense strength, the Bharat Army Tank. This machine is not just steel and firepower, it's a statement of India's growing military self-reliance, technology, and power. In this video, we'll explore how India built its tanks, what makes them special, their firepower, and of course, how much they cost. Let's start from the beginning. The Indian Army has one of the largest armored forces in the world. For decades, India relied heavily on imported tanks like the Soviet-made T-55, T-72, and later, the T-90 Bhishma. These tanks have served the nation well, but India always wanted something that was completely made at home. A tank designed by Indians, for Indian conditions. That dream became reality with the development of the Arjun Main Battle Tank. The story of the Arjun tank begins in the 1970s. The Defense Research and Development Organization (DRDO) took on the challenge to design and build a main battle tank that could perform in all kinds of terrains, from the scorching deserts of Rajasthan to the cold plains near Ladakh. It took years of trials, testing, and redesigning before the Arjun Mk1 was officially inducted into the Indian Army in 2004. Though the journey was long, the result was something truly impressive. The Arjun tank is a true beast on the battlefield. It weighs around 58 tons, and it's powered by a massive German MTU 1400 horsepower engine that allows it to move at speeds up to 70 km per hour on roads and around 40 km per hour off-road. For a vehicle of this size and weight, that's remarkable. Its main gun is a 120mm rifled cannon, one of the most powerful guns ever mounted on an Indian tank. This gun can fire a variety of ammunition, from high-explosive rounds to armor-piercing fin-stabilized discarding sabot shells, which can easily penetrate heavy armor at long distances. It can even launch indigenously developed anti-tank guided missiles, giving it extra reach and flexibility during combat. In addition to its main gun, the Arjun is equipped with a coaxial 7.62mm machine gun and a 12.7mm anti-aircraft machine gun mounted on the turret. These allow the tank to engage both ground and low-flying aerial targets. What truly sets the Arjun apart is its fire control system. This tank is not just about brute force, it's about precision. It features an advanced computerized ballistic control system that calculates trajectory, target movement, and environmental conditions in real time. That means even while the tank is moving at high speed, it can accurately hit its target. In a modern battlefield, that's the difference between victory and defeat. The Arjun also features India's indigenous Kanchan composite armor, one of the best in the world. This armor is designed to withstand direct hits from enemy shells and even anti-tank missiles. During tests, it successfully resisted attacks from T-72 and T-90 guns, proving its superior defensive capability. This makes the Arjun a tank that's not only deadly but also extremely difficult to destroy. Crew safety and comfort are also major priorities. The Arjun carries a crew of 4, a commander, a gunner, a loader, and a driver. It's equipped with an automatic fire suppression system, nuclear biological chemical (NBC) protection, and advanced communication systems that keep the crew connected and protected in the heat of battle. Now, let's talk about price. Because building such a machine doesn't come cheap. Each Arjun Mk1 tank costs around $8 to $9 million, which is approximately 65 to 75 crore Indian rupees. The upgraded Arjun Mk1A, which entered production recently, costs about $10 million, or around 85 crore rupees per unit. Yes, that's a huge price tag, but it represents world-class technology built right in India. The Arjun Mk1A is an advanced version of the original design, featuring more than 70 upgrades requested by the Indian Army. This includes advanced night vision equipment, new explosive reactive armor, improved suspension, automatic target tracking, and better mobility in sandy terrain. One of its key features is a new digital battle management system, which allows it to connect with other units and command centers on the battlefield. This digital communication system gives the Indian Army an edge in network-centric warfare, where information and coordination are just as important as firepower. In simple words, the Arjun Mk1A can share target data, track enemy positions, and receive real-time updates during combat, something only the most advanced armies in the world can do. The Indian Army has already ordered 118 units of the Arjun Mk1A, which are being manufactured by the Heavy Vehicles Factory in Avadi, Chennai. Each tank is built using over 70% indigenous components, marking a big step forward for India's Make in India defense initiative. But India's tank story doesn't stop with the Arjun. The country also operates hundreds of T-72 and T-90 tanks, which form the backbone of its armored divisions. The T-90 Bhishma, in particular, has been modified and assembled in India with several upgrades like advanced thermal imaging, digital fire control, and explosive reactive armor. The cost of a single T-90 Bhishma is around $4.5 million, nearly half the price of the Arjun, but the Arjun's superior technology justifies its higher cost. Besides current models, India is now working on the next generation of battle tanks under the Future Ready Combat Vehicle (FRCV) project. This ambitious plan aims to develop a new modular armored platform that will replace the aging T-72 fleet. The FRCV will include not only main battle tanks but also variants for engineering support, air defense, and reconnaissance. India is also collaborating with private defense companies and international partners to integrate artificial intelligence and unmanned control systems into future tanks. In the coming decades, India's armored forces will have smart tanks capable of operating autonomously or semi-autonomously on the battlefield. One of the unique challenges faced by the Bharat Army tanks is India's diverse geography. From deserts to mountains, tanks must perform in extreme conditions. The Arjun was specifically tested in the Thar Desert, where temperatures exceed 50 degrees Celsius. Its powerful cooling systems and rugged suspension allow it to perform flawlessly in such conditions. Similarly, the T-90s deployed in Ladakh at over 15,000 feet above sea level demonstrate India's engineering adaptability. The deployment of Indian tanks in Ladakh during the 2020 border tensions with China showed the world that India's armored forces are not only ready but also capable of operating in the harshest conditions on Earth. These tanks, along with artillery and infantry, form the backbone of India's deterrence strategy. Now let's talk about maintenance and operational cost. Keeping a main battle tank in fighting condition isn't cheap. The annual maintenance, fuel, and crew training costs for a tank like the Arjun can run into hundreds of thousands of dollars per year. However, because India manufactures its own components and ammunition, the long-term costs are much lower compared to imported machines. In the future, India's tank fleet will likely include both upgraded Russian designs and fully indigenous models. The goal is to ensure complete self-reliance in armored warfare technology. With the combination of the Arjun Mk1A and the upcoming FRCV, India aims to build one of the most powerful and technologically advanced tank forces in Asia. The Bharat Army tank represents more than just military strength. It symbolizes India's journey toward self-reliance and innovation. From the days of importing every major system to now producing world-class tanks at home, the Indian defense industry has come a long way. Every bolt, every circuit, every armor plate on the Arjun tells a story of Indian engineers and soldiers working hand in hand to create something that protects their nation. It's not just a machine of war, it's a machine of national pride. So the next time you see images of the Arjun rolling across desert sands or the T-90 Bhishma stationed in the icy north, remember that behind those tanks are decades of hard work, dedication, and innovation. These machines represent the strength, resilience, and determination of the Bharat Army. Thank you for watching Bike Club. If you enjoyed learning about the Bharat Army tank and its incredible technology, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. We'll continue bringing you amazing stories about powerful machines and military technology from around the world. Stay tuned and see you in the next video.